Hi everyone, my name is Khushi Garodia and I am a computer science engineer graduate from NIT Agartala. I am currently placed in IBM as a software developer engineer and I am from Kolkata. And also, thank you so much for inviting me to this channel so that I can share my preparation journey, and I hope that will be helpful to the juniors preparing for placements. So, starting about how my placement journey was. So, to be honest, I was never that prepared and I was never very sure about what actually to do because there is a lot of things. I am from a CSE background, so obviously for me the main thing was to be a software developer engineer, but then there are a lot of diversities in this, to be a data scientist, to be an AI engineer, to be a prompt engineer, to be a cloud engineer. So I was never sure about what exactly I want to be in life. So I would actually say about the placement journey, I was personally very late in exploring all these. So I would actually recommend to start from the very beginning and actually see what your interest is, because that really helps you to be focused and gets the job that you really want. And other than that, about the placement journey, what I personally did is being consistent on lead code is a very important part. Be it lead code, be it competitive programming, whatever you choose, just be consistent on it. I would actually say in 4 years of your engineering life, fun is definitely the number one part, but I would actually say that you should at least give 1 or 2 hours to coding every day. Be it you're choosing competitive programming, DSA. DSA is the very important part, I would say, that you should actually start from second year, because DSA is such a thing that how much you solve it, it never gets over. It's like the more you solve it, the more your brain opens up. And DSA is not directly necessary in the job you land in, but actually it's necessary for the way you think, the way you choose, the way you act. So, whatever you choose to be, just be consistent in it, just be clear in it, and just show your progress in that. That's all I would actually want to say. So, talking about my interview with IBM, I had two rounds. One was like technical round, and second one was HR round. So in technical round, their main focus was on DSA questions, which they particularly asked me the OA questions that I solved for the IBM OA. So they asked me that. They asked me like, why did you use this approach, and like time complexities and everything. And then their main focus was on resume again, guys. Resume is a very important factor. Don't try to over fake it. Just be confident on whatever you are writing in the resume, and that's all. And their main questions were like, why did I choose to make this particular project? My projects were using MERN stack, so they were like, why did I even choose, like, what problem is this project solving, and like why did I use this particular tech stack and not the other? So they were trying to test my technical skills and technical capabilities. Then in the HR round, it was more focused on my communication skills and my confidence and my thought process, because they wanted to see if they hire me, will I be of any use to them in the team? Like, if suppose in my college I have done group projects and individual projects, so what are the problems that I faced and how did I overcome that? So I think what I learned from the rounds of IBM's interview is that every company would expect you to be confident and a problem solver. That's a very important thing. So I think that's pretty much about my interview experience with IBM. The one advice that I would like to give my juniors is be consistent. Keep on practicing DSA. At least try to solve 2 questions a day. Start from easy, then medium, then go to hard. And like with DSA, keep DSA as your main key, and along with it, you can focus on AI ML, you can focus on web development, or you can focus on whatever you like. But DSA is the main key, and obviously try to solve 2 questions a day, and like be consistent, be confident, practice on your communication skills, because that's also what matters in the interview the most. So I think that's all, and all the best. I hope through my videos I was able to help the juniors, and I hope this will be of any help to them. Thank you so much.